What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Decor in Store for You, an extension of Verse-to-Verse Breakthrough Entertainment. This is my newest YouTube channel that I created specifically for DIY projects. Today, I would like to continue the DIY Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath. As you all know, we are in the fall season, so this is the current DIY project that I have been working on, and I already have part 1 uploaded to the Decor in Store for You channel, so go check that out. As soon as I finish working on this video, I will have it uploaded as well. Now, this project really tried me. You all are gonna see me working. I have my vision. All right, so let me show you what I have thus far. And again, this is the continuation, so the part 2. I will title this part 2. So this is what I was working on. I have to show you all a dupe or hack. So yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and bust some of these ladies out that did this wreath with the yarn. Ladies, you all, some of you all didn't tell us what to do when we got down up in here. You all, I figured it out though. But yeah, you all, this right here tried me. Like once you are, once you start and you wrap, okay, when you get down to the bottom for the far left and right pieces, from your view, this is you all's is left and right. And it's opposite for me. This is my left and right. So this left and right piece from you all's view or section, when you get down here, oh my God. We're gonna get to that now. Yeah, this was a challenge for me. It was very interesting to figure out, and I like a challenge. I didn't know it was going to challenge me as much as it did. Now, the yarn, that is what I am referring to. If you decide to use the yarn and you've never did this before, yeah, you have to study this. But you all, I have looked on YouTube. I didn't find any videos that used the yarn and showed us how we supposed to, attack this corner. We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna help you all out. If it is a video up, I have not ran into it yet. You all have to figure all of this out. Now, you all get me getting to work. Cause I'm like, ooh, it's November 1st. And I need to get on it. Now, my part 1, I show you all, how to start this. Now, as you can see, it's a little open here in the middle and there. I don't care. I don't want to waste any more of my yarn because I wasted. Y'all, okay, let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, so, when I initially did this section, I looked at it today. And now I was like right up in here with this, section. That's where I left off. Well, no. Up here. I'm sorry, you all. I did so much of this. That's in part 1. So you'll have to go back to part 1 and you will understand. I show you all how to start. Okay. And as you can see, it's rigged and doohickied and tied. Yeah, I need all that. I can't stand stuff sliding left, right, left. I can't work like that. So I have it tied, right? Now, in part 1, I stopped like right up in here. Okay? Now, off camera, I finished all of this. When I got done, I did this side perfect. So I looked, when I got down up in here, I did this little corner triangle piece perfect. When I looked at this first one, now, yeah, it's perfect now. You all, this was a hot mess down here. It was way too thick. way too thick. I had to get up in here, and I thought I was going. Thank God I didn't go crazy. I was so irritated and upset with how it looked. It's awesome now. Like, it's balanced. So a few minutes ago, I was like, forget it. Y'all, I still tried to work with it. I knew it wasn't right. It was bulky looking. Still tried to work with it. Still tried to glue it. And when I compared both sides, I was like, nope. Because I got to get on camera. And it has to be right, right? So I cut so much of it off, like right up in here. And I had to go back in. And I figured it out. And I got it. We're going to get to that. Right now, let me take a pause off of that, you all. If you all seen me working on that, you would be cracking up by now. You will understand what I'm talking about. It was like I had to bulldoze, knock it all down. I had to cut. I cut all of this out. And so like I said, I got it now. It's balanced out. I'm taking a break off that. We'll get back to that because I got to show y'all the trick or dupe to that. Let me just take a mental break from that. So I'm gonna move to the top, and well, actually, the dupe. I'm running right into the dupe. Man, I could have. Y'all, let me put a little bit more yarn up here. Let me see. Do I have to? Hold on. Yeah. See, I've never done this before, you all, and I am figuring this out as I am going. Now, due to the breathing issues that I have, when I am working with this yarn, I have to put a mask on. I thought I was done with this part, but nope. I don't like the fact that this space over here is bigger than that space. Like, I'm fine with it like that. Now, I don't care about this middle. This is going to stay just like this. The bow is going to cover all of that. But I'm going to put a little bit more around there. So, I'm going to put the camera down so you all can see me do this work. And I'm going to move this for now. I don't need this yet. If I had a piece here, let me just hold on. See y'all, those floaty hairs, they irritate me. I'm gonna help you all. I'm trying to make this the best pumpkin wreath video. As far as like, what I'm trying to say is, as far as you all trying to understand the how-to. Now, this is not a step-by-step, but when it comes to like certain important steps, yeah, I'm showing you all. That's why I said go back to part 1, because I showed people how you start that. You can see it right here. You just not, you know, if you a stickler like me and cannot stand it's the constant sliding, this is the best hack. Tie around, then go out, wrap all the way down. It'll stop all that sliding. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding a little bit more. Let me bring this down. You guys can see me do this. I call it the DIY work. Hold on everybody, hold on. There we go. I'm going to try not to make this video too long. Everybody be patient with me. But I will say this. I really enjoy doing this and figuring this out. Yeah. It's so much fun. Like the whole challenge of it all, trying to, you know, tackle it. Like, first studying it and understanding and then trying to get the layout and color scheme. And yeah, this is fun. I was talking to my mom about, you know, like DIY projects, and just when you're doing any type of projects around the house, I was talking to her last week. I said, that's very therapeutic. That's what this is for me. Very therapeutic. All right, so I'm going around and I'm just going to tie it. You all tying is my best friend. So as you can see, I got it in there so I could get that wraparound work going. And you just cut off a little too long. I'm gonna go this way. I just want a little bit more thread. And pay attention to what you are doing. All of this the top is gonna be covered with the leaves and bow. But I didn't like how this was it's just too much space for me compared to the other side. So as you all can see, you just run it through the wiring and bring it around. Here, let me put it like this. See that? You just go around, come through here. And please don't judge me about my little knots and doohickeys and it works for me. See, you all, when I get my mind set on something, I be ready to go. Let's take off. Come on. I don't need no distractions. So I didn't want, like I said, I didn't want this yarn sliding. That's distracting me. Trying to chase the yarn and constantly stop it from sliding. That wastes a lot of time. I'm like, oh no, I'm not here for that. I am absent for wasting time. Oh well, I'm coming up this thing. It's like you really have to figure this out. And everything matters. It really does. You can't have one side, you know, looking way off and weirder than the other side, because it's gonna be noticeable. Especially if you're doing content, you know, like me. And I have to upload it on YouTube. Yeah, everybody gonna notice though. I'm proud of myself for figuring that out. You know, when I was talking to you all about the bottom, figured that out. I'm gonna get back down there. I'm just taking a mental break from that and showing you all this for now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can, you know, when you DIYing, you could take a mental break. You could like stop. You know, if it was a certain section you were working on, stop and go to another section. You know, give your mind a break and figure some other things out. Yeah, that look better, So you all see what I'm talking about, how I made that higher. It's not as spacey. So that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna knot this. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna knot it. Y'all see me? So I'm just gonna make a knot through one of these make sure whenever you doing the knot trick, you want knots to be in the back, hidden to the side, tucked. Remember, all knots hidden to the back or to the side and tucked, if you can tuck it. And then if you can't tuck a knot, I'm going to show you the do. Okay, let me put this back on. See, that's what irritates my breathing, those little floaty, I call them floaty hairs. I cannot breathe that in, like, at all. Okay, you see how I did that? I got that knot right there, and I do two. So do it again. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So yeah, you want to knot it again. all of this secure. You know, that's what you want. You want to secure certain areas. Now, some people may create their wreath and they may choose to make things not as secure because they may want to like knock that down and switch it the next year. To each his own. And I thought about that. I thought about keeping things loose where I could, well, I really do like this wreath. It's very pretty. we're gonna get to that pretty part. We're gonna get to the glamorous part. All right, so here's the dupe. And I believe these women that did not tell us this is what they did. Because I can't figure out a other hack or trick to get things still. So they had to have did this. Like I said, you all, it may be a video up where somebody showed this dupe or hack that I'm about to show you all. I just haven't ran into it yet. And when I say dupe or hack, this is what I am talking about. Now, let's go back to the bottom real quick. You all see how I have, can y'all see that? Yeah. Glue gun. You glue that. Now remember, that's just the back, you know, and inside. No one's gonna see that. It's like magic. Da-da! On, you know, on the front view. That is the hack. Cause I mean, like, you could only knot it so much. Cause I had things knotted down below. But to make sure it does not slide, cause this, ooh, you all, it kept sliding like as I was working, it was irritating me to the max. That is how you get that sliding to stop. This hot glue gun. So that's what I'm gonna do to the top. Now let me bring out my board. It's my, I call myself Batman. I call this board Robin. My trusty board where I do all my work because I don't like to mess up my tray. Now I'm gonna get the top still the same way I did the bottom. And you could move this around too, like you could move it up. You see that? Like all right, y'all see what I'm saying? Play with it till you know, get it how you know. You know, you could scoot it where you need it. Then glue, okay? So, excuse me, hold on. So can y'all see me? Let me see. Okay, let me start on the side that's nearest the front right here. So I'm just gonna glue. Now, ladies, don't go crazy with this glue. The tip to this dupe or hack, just use little dots. Because if you goop it up, what will happen is it will bleed out to the front and you will see like it's gonna have like a wet look. You don't want that. So I'm gonna glue it where it don't slide. So hold on, I'm about to show y'all. Let me do this work. DIY work. You can do like little dots or little lines, and that's it now. All right, so like right here, I just put, hold on, cause I got a little pan and area for this. We'll just sit over there. Now, I just put a little, you see that little glue line? That's what you want. And you get it up on that bar too. Get up in there. Just a little bit. All of this makes a difference. So I did, okay, that side. And then I'm gonna do this other corner, just a little dark. And get it, try to get it, if you can see the bar, get it, you know, on the bar. Wherever the yarn is, you know, if it's a piece of yarn that's connected and sitting against the bar, the wire, glue all that. So y'all see that? Hold on. So this is what I'm talking about. I got that glue all on the bar right there and with the yarn. And just a little, remember. So that's that side. I'm going to do the other side. I need to give me like a work mat. I'm going to find something. I probably could use like, because I love this tray. I do not want to mess it up. I probably could find like a dish drying mat. You know, that might work better. I think they sell those at the Dollar Tree. Or like Target. Like I got in my mind how this mat looks. It's like a clears. I need something. Well, until I find that, well, y'all, you getting this. You getting this piece of cardboard. Because I'm not ruining my wooden tray. I love it too much. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Remember I said, get it, you know, scoot it, get it how you want and need it before gluing. There we go. And then remember I told you about my little knots that I be making? So I press it down with the glue. You know, I get it, you know, that's how you hide it. As long as it's at the back, you know. Well, I had to figure all of this out. I'm like, oh. I'm not a heavy DIYer. I just started, like, you know, during this quarantine that we've been in. I started last year, so I've been trying to figure out so much pertaining to all of this. But I will tell you all this. My mother, she is a crafter. So I know a lot. You know, I know a lot anyway. All I gotta do is get the materials I need and I'm gonna take off. What my mother taught me when I was a child, certain things. Alright. So I got that going. Let me get this like I did that. In there, get up in between there, against that bar just a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna do the middle. This is coming out exactly how I needed to. I am so happy. It took me a while, and I got it. Woo! But sometimes trial and error, that's the best way to learn, you know. And see, that way you are, if I decide to do another wreath like this again, because I might want to do one next year in another, you know, I might want to use the bright orange yarn. Well, if I decide to do that next year, you know, I'll be ready. I understand everything now by way of trial and error. It's like you can't, It's like you got to take the leap. Just dive in. Go on ahead. Figure it out. Mistakes and all. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to do the bottom to middle. There go another one of my little knots. I'm just going to do that down. Did I get it? Oh, I already glued it. Okay. That's just a little extra piece. I could cut it. Oh, then got to look. Okay, cool. Yeah, I already glued that. But yeah, I'll put a little glue on the sides. So just in case so it don't slide and open. Alright, just making sure you all can see what I'm doing. Alright, now let me figure out this stem. Okay, I brought you all, here's another like dupe or hack that really helped me. It just helped me. And I talked about this in part 1, the hairpin. It helps hold things in place. See, you know, until you ready, you know, that hairpin is your best friend. I had them down here, you know, before I glued everything and figured everything out exactly how I wanted it. See, I wanted to get the vision. Like I said, you want to get your vision. And then once you got your yarn around, then, you know, you get that yarn around the bars exactly how you want it, then glue. You don't want to, you don't want to keep wasting glue and yarn, messing up too much. So I'm trying to get this part, trying to see if I got enough. I might have to, let me see. I'm gonna make it enough. That's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna scoot it. It's like I cut that out perfect. Just made it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I gotta be careful because it's not any extra. So hang tight, you all. I have to really do this right. Okay. Remember, small dots, stay to the back. And hold it. I usually have a little craft stick. I left it. I'm gonna use this hairpin. I left it right there. I forgot to grab it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's good enough for me. I could put some more green, but that's fine for me. It's gonna be on the door anyway, up high. That's good enough. And I'm scooting it, so that'll help. Let me see. I'm scooting it up. Yeah, that helped. Okay, look. Hold on. You see that? I scooted it up. That way the black's not showing that bar. And I'm going to glue a little more. I need to, I'm going to go like in between that little dot. On both sides. Because I got this scooted real good how I want it. Yeah, that's perfect. Now it's up to you. If you want to cut a little piece and really cover up all of that, the top, that's on you. But look, that's how it's gonna look on the door. People not gonna, be able to tell now. So it doesn't slide. I'm gonna go up and down both sides of the stem with the glue. Actually, let me start with this knot. Get that on point. And all of this is gonna be hidden anyway, the bolt, And this is the back. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run this glue gun up and down. Both sides. I'll show you. Hold on. I gotta see what I'm doing first. That way, if I got this glued up and down both sides, it's not gonna slide on me at all. Yeah, so like I said, this is the part that certain women didn't even mention or show. I'm like, okay, how's that gonna help me? Okay, I'm done with the yarn, so I can take that off. All right, so I just went, you see that? Up and down both sides with the glue gun. Now I know it's not gonna slide, so I'm gonna let that dry. Now I'm trying to figure out what part I'm gonna attack next. I'm gonna cut that too that I'm looking at. I don't need that hanging out too long. And actually I'm gonna put a little glue on that. So I just snipped a little piece that was hanging out too long. And I'm gonna glue. Let's see. Sorry you all, I was in work mode. I got to put the thing back down. I got this running off an extension. Just put a little dot of glue right there. And I always get those glue strings. I cannot stand when you buy something and then it's like glue stringy, all over the item, or whatever decor piece that you purchase. Now the dollar store, they stuff, it'll have these strings, but it's just the dollar store. So I get that, but we're not shopping at TJ Maxx and Ross and JCPenney Home and Macy's for DIY products or decor. I mean, not DIY products, but y'all know what I mean. Home decor items. And it is, glue gun strings all over the place. those stores, they know better to have all that going on. All right, I got everything how I need it to be. All right, let's do this. This bow guide. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Here, I need to turn this. Okay, that should be better for everybody. I'm thinking, okay, what to do next. All right, I'm gonna go on ahead with the ribbon, but I'll do the bow last. That's what I'm gonna do. The bow will be last, and it's gonna cover that center space, and the leaves will cover the top spaces on the sides. So yeah, let's get this ribbon on here, man. So let me just turn this how I need it to be so I can work. I'm gonna show you all everything, you know, in the end. I'm trying to think what. I had everything pre-cut and everything. I wanted it to be. Now, y'all, what I couldn't figure out, you all, I didn't know if I wanted to have this here yarn around the entire edge, the outer edge of the pumpkin. So I couldn't figure that out, so I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it next time. This is just my first time, so I'm not trying to I'm not gonna beat myself up about this. This alone makes the pumpkin very pretty. See you all, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't want the size too gaudy and bulky with this pretty ribbon. No, that ain't it, sis. That's the wrong side. Hold on, let me see y'all. The outer and the inner. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, that goes over there. So that's for the left side of the pumpkin. Okay, let me move it. Okay, I see now. And these two for the right side of the pumpkin. Well, I'm gonna work from the outer to inside. Now my question is, you all, I'm trying to figure out, am I hot gluing this? Because this is a very thin material. Like, I am really nervous right now. I might not. I don't know. Or if I do, you all, because it's wire, so I can roll it, and it should be in place. But hold on, everybody. I'm trying to figure it out. You all be patient. This is my first time ever doing this type of project. Why is this not? Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Okay, ma'am. Together. Oh, I see what I did. It was the wrong. Okay, I see now what I did. I had the bottom at the top. Okay, so this is what I am doing. Sorry, you all. I'm just rolling. Hold on. rolling this is called wired ribbon. So I'm rolling it around the bar from the inside. You'll see, I'm just trying to get the vision. And I gotta get it before I use this glue gun. Lord help me. Okay. No. That's not that piece. That's not that, man. Everything makes a difference, you all. Like how it's supposed to go. And girl, what the hell? Okay, so that go at the wrong side. That was I was using this piece over here. No, this piece goes here. Okay. Okay, there we go. See, you all, I started this like about a week and a half ago, and I took a break because I make all kinds of content, and I wanted to get my other content done. I have other YouTube channels, you all, and I'm embarking upon a new journey where I'm starting. Since I have all of these gifts and talents, I'm pulling certain videos from my main channel, so I have everything sectioned off. So the goal is I'm gonna have of course, this DIY channel. I just started that. I have another channel called Spiritually Initiated. So that's 2 outside of the main channel. So that's a total of 3 thus far. And then I'm going to create one more channel, a cooking channel. So see, you all, you know, I do a lot of different content. So I had to put this because I have been really focusing on I do readings. Yes, I am a clairvoyant. I can see. And I can do a personal reading for anybody. Doesn't matter who you are, what race you are, where you are in the world. I can do it on you real clear. And you don't even have to be in my presence. I will be able to pick up on your energy or your situation that is currently pressing on your heart. So if anybody's interested in a personal reading, just check out my new YouTube channel titled Spiritually Initiated. Everything is there on that channel. That is specifically for, oh yeah, this is coming together. You know, anybody's spiritual needs, spiritual guidance, upliftment, information, and education. That's what I provide on Spiritually Initiated. I do readings, prayer, healing, and chakra cleansings. All right, so y'all, I got this. Child, trying to get it. You know, I had not messed with it in so long. Now, don't worry about these spaces. I got something else I'm gonna do. You all gonna see when I get done. I got something for that. Alright, I need this. I'm like, Lord, help me. Because I want to make this nice for you all. You know, I want this to turn out nice. I already took a long break. A whole week and a half I was not messing with this. But I left everything where it was in my living room. I'm like, nope, I'm going to leave everything and I will get back to that. So I'm going to, I'm really trying to figure this out. I know if I start with that glue gun, I cannot turn back. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe not using it. Like if I mess up, see you all, this is it. This pretty white ribbon that you see me using, that's it. I used the whole spool, and this was the last spool at the store that I was at. There isn't any more of this anywhere, and I've looked at the other Dollar Trees, so that's why I'm like, ooh, I cannot mess up this project. Let's see what I will do. Okay, I'm getting the vision on how to do the edge. So I'm gonna hot glue gun. I'm gonna put a dot. Y'all, let me grab another stick. Hold on, glue. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna try to make this video at least an hour or under an hour. So I might have to like do a little something off camera and come back. I don't want this past the hour, you all. So I'm just gonna glue this to this. Lord, please don't let it melt. I don't know any other way to keep this still but this method right here. So I'm just gluing that next to the yarn. Holding it. Blowing it. Alright. I'm going to do the same thing at the top. When I tell y'all I am really trying to figure this out, you all. So I'm going to put another glue dot right there. Hold this is. Hold it. Is it moving? Okay, I need some more. It's catching, but I need a little bit more at this time. All right, y'all. Okay, so let's turn this so we can see. I need to see how this looks, so we'll all look together, okay? And then I'll turn this back. So that's what I glued. Yes, that's perfect. That's how I want this. Just like this. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. Because you all, again, this is wired ribbon. So I showed you all how I did it. You see how that's curled around there, the wire? Now, I'm going to glue all these pieces and I'll be back. Hang tight. Then we're going to get into the bow. All right, I'm back and I got it glued. Ta-da! Oh my God. So what I did, you all, being that it's wired ribbon, I just curled it, you know, around the bar. And what I did was, and this is the good way to preserve the glue as well, just a dot there next to the yarn, and I scooted up against there and held it. So I did all corners, you know, so there and there. Okay, has glue right there, has glue there and there. On the side, that has glue. That has glue. I went like, with this, you want to go up in there. Remember, you don't want nothing showing from the front. All right, glue there. And up in there, okay? So you got to be real smart. Now I'm about to get to the bow. I'm going to put, because I already have this bow done, but I want a double bow look. And so what I'm going to do is from these pieces, I'm gonna make the top part of the bow. You will see, just watch me work. Remember I told y'all, I'm not worried about this top middle space. I'm not, because why? The bow's gonna hang there. You could save yarn like that anyway. And to be worried about, you see how, you know, that covers all of that? Now be careful when you're moving with this. Glue string. Just be careful. That's all I can say. I'm excited to get this done. I'm ready to hang this up. I'm like, come on, Kiki, let's go. Let's do this. How did I do that? Just like how I had it the first time. See, I already did this. I talked about this in part 1. See, in part 1, I had everything rigged and pinned. Hold on, everybody. There we go. Alright, so a lot of the women are using the furry pipe cleaners. I talked about that in part 1. I don't want to use a furry pipe cleaner for my wreath. I don't want to see that. You know, to each his own. I used a long twist tie. You just got to go back to part 1. I broke down that dupe and hat and how I found that. All right. This gonna go like that. All right. Let me glue this piece together, and I'm gonna come back. Okay. So everybody hang tight, but let me show you all. It's coming together. Hold on. Nicely. See, that looks good. I got this like this because I just think it's cute to have a little curl. Yay. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me get this together. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm doing, I want the double bow look, you all. So I'm going to glue this to this. That's what I'm doing off camera. When I have this glue, I'm going to pinch the middle. Right? And put it on top. So it can have the double bow look. Right with that plaid bow. Hold on. Trying to let y'all get the visual real quick before I do all that. I don't have my stick pins, but you see that extra height on the side? So that's what I'm working on. So I'll be right back. All right, so I have this glued. And I also I put some hot glue up under this part of the bow and really pressed it up against the, you know, yarn here. So it's very, stable in that, it's secure in the middle. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. Now, you wanna keep the, the raggedy side face to the back. Okay. So I'm just gonna take it and pinch it. So now I'm just gonna use a stick pin. to show you all, because I got to move on to the backing. There's going to be a backing to this. And I could get it situated. I could glue it, you know, off camera or whatever. And I might not even glue this. I might just let the stick pin do its thing. We'll see. I'm a newbie trying to figure it out. Yeah, I am a new DIYer. So everybody be patient with me. How I'm moving with this. I think I know what I got to do. I may have to, it look good. So that's the look. That double, you see the double bow look. That's what I wanted. Now, I'm going to just, you know, for time purposes, I'm going to leave it like that. But I'm going to eventually, I'm probably going to take the pin out and get a small twist tie and really scrunch that in the middle. And then pin it down or glue it down. But this is the look. You see that? How I did that? Now, the backing. This looks awesome, you all. Very chic and classy. Ooh! I'm hanging it up as soon as I finish this, I'm telling you. Because I'm there. I'm at the end. All right, so this is what I'm going to do for the back. I talked about this in part 1. These were placemats. I washed them. Yay! Because I saved these. You know, I had them for Thanksgiving. And they were nasty. And I washed them. I didn't know how to clean felt. I just threw it in the washing machine. And that did the trick. Then I laid them out flat to dry. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to Venn diagram it, you know, to get it elongated on the sides, right? Y'all, I'm hanging this up. I can't wait. And this is how it's going to look, the backing. So I'll be back. I have to trace it and glue it, and I'll be back. And you all can see. Okay, so I glued the placemat together, and I have like dotted ink markings, and I'm gonna cut this to the shape of the pumpkin and then glue it, and then I'll show you all the finished results. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I finally completed this pumpkin wreath. So let me show you all, hang tight, how this came out. Very beautiful. Yes, I love the pumpkin wreath. Yes. So off camera, I worked on doubling the bow and securing it. So I got that secure. Okay. So remember when I talked about adding this extra piece on top? I love that double bow look. It goes great with the double bow look from this plaid bow. And off camera, I also added the leaves with hot glue. And off camera, I added that backing. So as you can see, you know, when you peep through the cracks, you can see the brown background. And those colors blend well and hit nice against the orange in the yarn and the sparkly orange and that brown and orange in this bow. So yeah. So what I did, I took the placemat that I showed you all. That's why I left off. And I remember I said, I'm going to make a Venn diagram. That's what I did. So I made the Venn diagram, as you can see on the mat. Now this is just old glue from the artwork that was originally on the placemat. So I don't care about that, because this is going to be up against, you know, the door or a wall, you know. This is just the back and it will be hidden. So I did that. And what I did was I made the Venn diagram. As you can see, I placed this pumpkin wreath form on top of both placemats. And I traced the entire okay, outer edge of the Wreath form, and then I cut it and glued it on there with the hot glue gun. So I did a good job. As far as my hot glue gun work, I don't have like, you know, icky glue hanging in, you know. I cleaned up very well. I made sure, even while I was using the hot glue gun, I made sure that this looks good, you all. I wasn't trying to use a lot. And like I said earlier, I didn't want, you know, gobs and globs of the hot glue all over my wreath. So I'm just so happy. Everything, look how neat I did this, you all. Now remember the hacks that I showed you? Remember I said that's okay because it's underneath and it's, you know, on that back. When I showed you all the glue hack, when I was gluing, you know, the yarn, the orange yarn at the bottom. As you can see, no one can see that because it's hidden, you know. I love this, you all. I just fell in love. You all, it's so pretty. I'm not hanging it outside. Like, I'm going to hang it on my door back there, but it's going to be hanging from the inside. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. So, hopefully you all will try, you know, this pumpkin. This is very glamorous. It's giving me glamorous and chic. You all see that? That is some very pretty wire ribbon. And I found, now you would think I would have found this wire ribbon at like Joann's or Michael's. No, it was at the Dollar Tree. It was like one spool left. I mean, waiting on, you know, just waiting on me. I'm so ecstatic. I was so, you know, excited to do this craft. Look at how I did all this craft. You know, the craftsmanship on this is awesome. Oh, let me tell you all what I did with the bow. I remember I told you all, you know, earlier, I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this bow. I might, you know, this top piece. And I told you all, I might, I don't know, take it down, put some around it, then put it back, hot glue gun it. I don't know. Use a stick pin. So I did go ahead and use a stick pin. I got one stick pin down on this side, one down on this other side, and what I did was to keep it stable because this material of this ribbon is, you know, it's very thin, and so the stick pins will slide. I just hot glued, you know, I put hot glue on the top, you know, just a dot on that pin and a dot on that pin, and everything came out good. And then I hot glued the leaves on by way of the stem. Okay, so you all remember those little two small open spaces at the top part of the yarn? That's why I wasn't worried, because I knew I was going to cover that with the leaves. So, yeah, I am very proud of my DIY Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath. Here, let's turn the camera. Let's see it elongated. I'm giving you all the angles. This was hard work, but I did a good job. Hang tight. Okay, I wanted to turn this camera. Somebody was at my door. Let me turn this real quick. So, excuse me, you all. All right, I'm back. I wanted to turn, you know, the device horizontally. That way you guys could see it, you know, all the way from left to right. I did such a good job. You all, I am so proud of myself. This wasn't easy for me. I'm not gonna say it was hard. It was new, okay? It was a new task. Hold on. Yes, it was a new task for me. And for the most part, I had to really study, okay? Like the how. Once I understood the how, and I said this in part 1, I'll say it again. For the people in the back that missed it, I didn't know how to make a bow. I had to learn, teach myself, and watch different videos on how to make a bow from the wired ribbon. I had to watch videos on how to, like, you know, get the yarn around here the correct way. But I just didn't find the right video for when I got down here. Like, nobody showed that, and I said that earlier. So I had to figure this out, and I showed you all. You know, I just had to figure everything out. The hot glue gun, y'all, that green looks so pretty in that orange. The hot glue gun ended up being my best friend. And as you can see on the back of the stem, I have that glued very well along the sides because I don't want it sliding. So I got it glued like here and along the side. And ladies, I showed you all a awesome dupe or hack. If you would like to, you know, make this pumpkin wreath and have a back, you know, a backing to it, just, you can find these type of placemats. They usually have them around the holidays at Family Dollar, and you could just rip it off. Hold on. So I showed this in part 1. So those two were placemats, and this was glued. You can still see the glue spot, and it was glued on there, and there were 2 big circles, the pumpkin and the leaf. But my goal was to find 2 of each. So 2 leaf placemats and 2 pumpkin placemats. And I think I found those 4 or 5 years ago. So, and I used it was for Thanksgiving. I used it was very nice and pretty, but I figured, well, and then my son ended up messing up the placemats and got them nasty. So I just kind of like gave up on I was trying to figure out an idea on what type of backing that I wanted. I have the foam board back there. Then I wasn't in agreement with that white. I'm like, no, I need brown. Now, I could have used the foam board and created that pumpkin oval shape, you know, and like maybe spray painted it a chocolate brown. But to avoid all that, ladies, you could just get this felt material, make it from placemats, or you can go directly to the fabric store and, you know, get you some felt. So I'm just showing you all. I'm so proud of how it turned out. I did this very nice and neat. And this was my first time doing it, and I didn't want to hold everybody too long. Like, I didn't want this video going past an hour and a half. I didn't want it to be an hour. So that's why I cut it. And I just, you know, when it came to working with this, I needed to really concentrate on how to glue, you know, and I showed that earlier, but this is very nice. Do you all see how that light is hidden? It's like a majestic, glorious type of pumpkin. It's like it fell from the sky, the heavens type pumpkin. Like, oh, okay, yes, I did that. So I am very proud of myself. Let me turn this back. I really enjoyed, you know, figuring everything out, you know. Like I said, once I understood the how, you know, how to do each, you know, thing, whether it was the bow or the wrapping of the yarn, how to use the glue gun with the yarn and the other felt material. It was just a nice journey. And yes, DIY projects, I mentioned this earlier, are very therapeutic. So I really did enjoy myself. And the next video I'm going to do, actually part 2, I was just working on some wall art, just creating pumpkins. So I traced the pumpkin and I'm working on that. I use this as a stencil, and I traced this pumpkin out on a white thin poster board, painted the body of the pumpkin, the bright orange. And I think I'm going to paint like the grooves a dark brown. And I'm thinking about making the stem like a glittery green. So I'm trying to figure that out. So that'll be the next DIY video. And I also have some fall window cleans. And I've been watching the different videos on what to do with window cleans. I'm learning so much. Shout out to the women on YouTube that have shared their awesome ideas on how you can make fall decor or seasonal decor out of window cleans. I am learning so much. And as long as you got that Mod Podge, I got mine right there. I'm looking at it. You good to go. All right, you all. So one more time. Let's get that one last look. And I'm so glad you all were able to tune in and learn. And if you have any questions, so say if you want to make this exact wreath, okay? If you have any questions, you can call or email me. I will leave my information, because if someone really wants to make this, I can guide you. I have to clear my storage for my email, but or you could direct message me via Instagram. That's what we'll do. Direct message me my way of Instagram. If you decide to make my DIY Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath, and if you get stuck or lost anywhere, I will help you. I have no problem with that. All right, thanks for watching. You all have a blessed day.